Yeah, you know when the shirt comes out, it means we're not fucking around. Yeah, 100%. Man, it was a terrible week. Penn State lost. We have the Mets did not make it, to the playoff games. Fucking Jake Matthews, right? The state commission for Perth, they're going to review that. You can't have a referee call off the fight. He called it off, and it's not been a good week, right? The U.S. lost the golf tournament. Europe took the cup, and now we have Alex Pereira, who's not going to be on the Sao Paulo card in Brazil. Nope, it's not. Instead, it's going to be Charles Oliveira. Yeah. Why is that the case, right? And Daniel Santos, he's fighting this top Korean prospect now on this fight card. Why is he not on the Brazil card for next week? Because Alex Pereira is losing this fight. And, it's smart. The UFC would prefer that. There's just too much film on Alex Pereira for Anklaev not to be able to figure it out, him and his team. Anklaev, if you have not seen his shot selection and shot sequences, he's incredible. There's nothing that Pereira can offer him that he has not seen, okay? Once, twice, and time again. So Alex Pereira is losing this. Yusufa Boxing should take a much better interest in Pereira's career here as he nears the age of 40 as a boxer over him winning and retaining this belt again, which he's not going to do, okay? Here's another thing we got going on. Sean O'Malley. Zuffa Boxing should stake into Sean O'Malley's career and allow Song Yadong over. So in a close decision, I have Song Yadong. Yeah, Song Yadong by a potential finish. No, that can't happen. That can't happen. Well, we're going to a decision. We're going to bet it. Decision. Song Yadong on the money line and the over on that fight with Sean O'Malley, because Zuffa Boxing should take interest in these guys. All right, and we're going to go into this right away. I'm not fucking around, man. We have hundreds of thousands of dollars that we bet every weekend, and we're going big. All right, we've already shown up tickets for 8,000, 4,000 on the stories, and I'm giving you the bets, okay? I'm going to give you the bets here. All right, I'm giving you the bets. So this is what we're doing, okay? I don't know if I could take this back. Can I go back? Let me see if I could go back here. I'm giving you the bets first, okay? We're taking Veronica Hardy on a parlay. We're taking her on a parlay with oh boy here. I got you guys. No problem. I got you. All right? Ateba Gautier and Usman Nurmagomedov. Usman Nurmagomedov. That's a three-legger. It gives you plus 110 odds, okay? And then we're going to take Yes. Daniel Santos to lose against Ju Sang Yo, okay, a.k.a. Korean Zombie Jr. We're taking him. I saw him live, plus 110 odds. We're putting thousands of dollars on these bets, thousands of dollars, okay? That's a straight bet. We're taking Matuas Gamrot straight bet, and then we're going to take Yusuf Zalal parlay, and we're going to parlay him with Magomed Anklaev. All right, fellas? So that's what we have going on. Thousands of dollars. Listen, if you want the write-ups to any of these fights, styles, skill sets, narratives, all you have to do is send an email, proshmobets@gmail.com. Send a DM, proshmobets, or visit us at proshmobets.com. All right, Veronica Hardy, Brogan Walker. Very simple. Veronica Hardy is relentless with her striking. She scrambles really well. Walker's short range, distance, short reach is going to be, it won't fare well with Veronica Hardy. Any of Brogan Walker's scrambling on the mat because of her takedown attempts to Veronica Hardy will be met with a potential submission. It's Veronica Hardy lock of the year. Ramiz Brahimaj Austin Vanderford. Man, Vanderford is relentless, very powerful, strong striker. Ramiz Brahimaj is well-rounded. Unless there is some rumor of him to persist in an injury, I will not bet him. Other than that, it's Brahimaj on the money line. We're not missing. We're not going to miss here, fellas. I'm tired of this shit. Jake Matthews losing his fight to a stupid decision. The largest favorite on the card, losing with the public's money, of course. With the no way. Punel Soriano, Nikolai Vertinukov. Too slow for Punel Soriano. Soriano's got the cardio in his back pocket. Ever since he transitioned to this weight class, he's been a superstar. All right, again, you want the write-up, all you have to do is send a DM to Pro Schmobets. Email doesn't matter. We got you. ProSchmobets.com. We got you. Just send it. We'll send you the write-up. You won't believe what you're reading. Patchy Mix, Jacob Wikach. Patchy Mix, man, is going to have a difficult time here, but he can finish this KSW champion. The UFC loves these KSW guys, all right? So I got Patchy Mix on the money line. I got Patchy Mix with the over in this fight, and I have Patchy Mix to potentially win by submission in the third round. You could bet the third round as well. All right, I think that this fight is not something I would place a large amount of money on for a straight bet or for a parlay. I would not. Have fun with this fight, fellas. All right, seek those props and snipe. Macy Chiasson, Yanez Santos. Macy Chiasson on the money line. But again, if the injuries have not subsided, if the talks have not subsided, that she could enter into some form of rehabilitation where there is an upside, okay, and it won't affect her whatsoever in the fight. Like Jack Jenkins, right, with something in his thyroid. There's an issue in the thyroid that he was having. So he could have potentially lost that fight. That's why he was praying to the Lord when he heard that decision. That was a tough call. Look it up. It's detrimental to health, the condition he had. There's no way he's coming out of that. But good for him, man. Very happy he won that fight. Macy Chiasson on the money line. If you want the write-up for that, man, she's going to get a takedown or two on that girl, man. If you thought that fighter from Perth who just fought Luana Carolina this past weekend was relentless. Wait till you see Macy Chiasson. Daniel Santos, Drew St. Hugh, uppercut, power cross, who knows? But Daniel Santos is going down, baby. I hope he gets a round or two in the grappling so I could see how Drew St. Hugh can do, scrambling with Daniel Santos, who's a strong grappler. Ju Song Yang does possess a jiu-jitsu belt, okay? So no fears in the grappling. Don't worry. He won't be there won't be advanced positions and back takes and all that on him. He's okay. Farid Basharat of both brothers is actually the grappler. He's not the striker like Javid. Chris Gutierrez has impeccable takedown defense. Think about Chris Gutierrez like a hybrid of Pedro Munoz and Jose Aldo. Right? And you should get an incredible product, right? Of course, but you're doing the skill set, all right? Obviously, there's attributes that have to accompany something like that. You must be accustomed in cardio, right? You got to be relentless in the cardio. Chris Gutierrez is a bit shoddy there. I think that Farid Basharat is going to get hurt here. His brother Javid does very well to spar with him, help him through the years. But I got Chris Gutierrez, America, over the Afghan warrior in Javid Basharat. Okay, this is self-explanatory. Andre Muniz by knockout. That's how you bet this. Or Edmund Shabazian by submission. That is it. I would not take a money line on either of these guys. That's how you bet this. I don't say you should prop all of these lines. No. Find opportunities like I gave you right now with Shabazian, okay? And I told you, just like with Patchy Mix, okay? I said it, man. Find that opportunity and get what you get what you can from that. All right. So let's go back, and then we're gonna cover. We got more ground to cover, fellas. This is going to be an exciting matchup here, and it's Ateba Gautier versus Ozzy Diaz, man. It's Ateba Gautier by finish. If you have that prop, take it. That's one of the strongest locks. I gave you my bets at the beginning of this video, I think 40 seconds in, okay? Ozzy Diaz has no shot, okay? Here we go. We're not talking Jake Matthews, no shots. We're talking Carlos Ulberg. Ateba Gautier has a Carlos Ulberg. Reyes has no shot against Carlos Ulberg. Like Ozzy Diaz, no shot against Gautier. All right, let's go. We have Joseph Pfeiffer, Abis Magomedov. I like Joseph Pfeiffer. He means well, but he is 29. All right. Last time he went up against a kickboxer, and he went up against a boxer like Kevin Gastelum. Not too well polished in that. I think this goes to decision, and they're going to give it to Abis Magomedov, man. I have no doubts that could happen here, unless there is something in the storyline as far as what could be match made with Joe Pfeiffer next in this middleweight division. So I need to look into that. I could be very wrong about Abis. When we're talking about who's a more skill set that can edge out a fight, 100%, man. This guy, Abis, transitions those single legs. Yeah, he can transition body locks, takedowns. I mean, he's a great fighter. His strike sequence and shot selection's impressive. Joseph Pfeiffer, we are very simple, but very effective as well because of the wrestling. So I gotta see if there's something lined up for Joe Pyfer. You can send me a DM if this piques your interest. I will see if they would rather stake into Abis Magomedov or Joseph Pyfer to matchmake as you move up. But if it's a parlay buster, this is a good one here. Only thing that I'm apprehensive about is Abis Magomedov's cardio. That's why I need to see if there's anybody that matchmakes very well worth a good decision from the judges to get Joseph Pyfer over on Abis Magomedov, all right? And then here we go. We got Josh Emmett. Man, Yusuf Zalal has seen Josh Emmett many times already. This is not the first time he's going to fight Josh Emmett. Hear me out, all right? Yusuf Zalal has already fought the likes of, I apologize. Josh Emmett has already fought the likeness of Yusuf Zalal in guys like Leron Murphy, right? Yia Topuria, right? He's already had that fight. Yusuf Zalal has already had his fight with Yia Topuria. So there's way too much data for Yusuf Zalal not to win against a 40-year-old. Absolutely not. Yusuf Zalal returned, and I suspect he will face Yia Topuria one day again. All right, and get knocked out. Okay, we go Jiri versus Khalil Roundtree. Man, Jiri is in shape. He is in shape. What would a loss to Khalil Roundtree mean here? That is the ultimate question. I do believe that Jiri Prochazka can defeat Magomedov, Anklaev. I'll give you that. I'd love to see Jiri Prochazka win here. But if you have to bet, you have to bet Khalil Roundtree. Now, if you suspect that Jiri Prochazka can have an offensive round or two in the wrestling department, what Reyes could not do to Ulberg, then 100% Jiri Prochazka on the money line. Okay, I just gave you a few concepts of how you could go through capping this fight. I have no stake in this, no bet for these reasons, because I don't have a narrative and I don't have a skill set that I can see Khalil exploit on Jiri and Jiri exploit on Khalil. Khalil is too small, man. He's too short for this weight class, but he's incredibly powerful, smart, high IQ, one of the brightest minds like Robert Whittaker. I promise you that. But Jiri Prochazka, man, that quirkiness, his way about striking. I mean, is he going to get chopped down at the calf by Khalil Roundtree? Right? But Jiri's reach, he's going to connect on Khalil Roundtree, especially after having a camp with Jamal Hill. Right? So these camps matter. Camps matter. Why do camps matter? Did you just not see Dominic Reyes on a 4-fight win streak through all those camps, and he was only a round one or bust kind of guy? And then you have Carlos Ulberg, who's been through 4 or 5 camps, undefeated, but the guy's been through 4 or 5 relentless camps. Top prospects, title contenders. That's how this works, okay? So figure that out, fellas. I'm not giving you a pick. Merab Dvalishvili, Corey Sandman. Corey is 33 years of age. He'll be 34 this upcoming year. I like Merab Dvalishvili to win, and then Umar get his rematch and take the title. That's why Merab opened up at minus 340. That's why Corey's such a wide dog, because everybody's going to hit that spread. That spread is going to be set at plus 5.5. It ain't going to cash. I'd be surprised if Corey gets a split decision. It ain't happening. All right. Merab Dvalishvili will lose his title to Umar and, retire. There's nothing left for him, man. There's absolutely nothing left for him. Pantoja's not fighting him. Pantoja's too small. And Merab, he goes to featherweight. He's getting knocked out. There's no way. We got Magomed Anklaev, Alex Pereira. We got a roundhouse kick, wheelhouse kick. We have what shot selection we haven't seen from Alex Pereira against Magomedov. Like I said and mentioned to you before, Zuffa Boxing, Dana White, CEO, president, he is definitely taking a stake in Alex Pereira like he's taking a stake in so many of these UFC fighters. Guaranteed he might take one in not Dillashaw and not Dominic Cruz. It's Cody, what's his name? Goodness gracious, it's left me. And Cody, Sean O'Malley, and the likes, okay? That would be epic. Alex Pereira fighting at heavyweight boxing match. It'll be epic, okay? Nothing Magomedov has not seen here. Let's give Magomedov an opportunity with the likes of Carlos Ulberg, right? With the likes of getting him into talks with John Jones potentially moving down and so on and so forth. Who knows, right? But there's a lot of fights that could be made with Magomed Anklaev, all right? You know who's next. You know who's next to face him. So, yeah, Alex Pereira, 38 years old. Let's move on to boxing. All right, fellas, you heard it here first. For everything else, all you have to do is send a DM to Pro Schmo on Instagram. You send an email, we'll send you the write-up, proschmobets@gmail.com. You could see more about everything we do on proschmobets.com.